Hi, this is Caroline Sinise-Levine, career expert with SixFigureStart, and this week's video blog comes courtesy of Sherry, who asks, how can you research a company's style so that you can adapt your presentation to it, and also so you can cross it off your list if there's no way there's going to be a fit? Well, Sherry, this is a great question because style and fit and those intangibles are really important in the hiring process. And I'm assuming that when you're talking about a presentation, you're talking about interviewing for a role, but you also might be talking about business development. I do get questions from entrepreneurs. So the first thing that you want to do in terms of researching a company's style is to figure out exactly what it is that you want from this company and which decision makers you're going to meet. If you are an entrepreneur going in for a pitch meeting, which department are you going in for? What can you find out, therefore, about what types of buying decisions they've made in the past, what type of negotiator they are, versus if you're going in for a traditional role and you're going in for a job interview, what's HR like? What is their hiring history like? You can look at LinkedIn and look at the people who have been employed there and look at their backgrounds. So you want to be very clear about what type of presentation you're doing and what exactly you mean by style, which brings me to the second point regarding how do you research that. So you do want to look at other people in the company. You want to get as close as possible to the area that you are going to be presenting to. So again, if this is for a traditional role and you want to look at HR and you want to look at the people working in the department you're being considered for, you want to go to LinkedIn, look at that company, see who's working there, how long are people there, do they come from a specific school or specific industry or specific type of background. And then if you are pitching for business development, say as an entrepreneur, again, you want to perhaps look at who have they bought from in the past. What do these vendors and consultants and freelancers say about this company in terms of their negotiations, in terms of how they've been treated once they've worked there. And so that brings me to my final point, which is you can do all the research that you want, looking at what the company says about itself on the website, looking at LinkedIn and seeing people who have worked there, but you really want to take that third step and talk to people. So you want to talk to people who are both inside and outside the company. People who are inside the company are going to have the closest view to it. They are going to know what is the most current culture and style and fit. People outside the company are going to have a different perspective, and they perhaps are going to be more candid with you because they're not so in the weeds and so close to it. So Sherry, you have a lot of options in terms of looking at a company's style. One, you need to determine what exactly it is you're going to be presenting. Two, you want to look at all the published information out there in terms of company website, LinkedIn profile, people's backgrounds. But three, you also want to talk to people. This is Caroline Sinise-Levine with SixFigureStart. Now it's your turn. Have you had some luck researching a company and getting a good sense of their fit? What tips do you have for Sherry and for the rest of us? And if you have a question for a future video blog, you can send it to me at info@sixfiguresstart.com. Thanks so much.